Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. It's me Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages as a general reading. So the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay?
The intersection of my deepest needs. You were there, I knew, now you know.
So in this reading, Scorpio, it's going to be a user system format. We're going to be looking at your energy, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? So in your overall energy for the now, you have the World card, and in your overall challenge, you have the Ten of Wands. I feel that there's a certain ending here that is happening, a certain conclusion that you guys are kind of like creating within your mind. And it has a lot to do with the fact that you have been carrying like a lot of responsibility, a lot of burden on your back for a while. And I feel that you have been feeling, and I could see it here, that you have been making a tremendous amount of effort to someone, okay, and it's now weighing you down. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? Now, in the past, Page of Pentacles and also the Eight of Cups from your side, I feel that you were kind of like analyzing this person and then the situation from top to bottom to see whether or not this is a situation or a person that is feasible enough for you to invest fully your heart into it. And with the Eight of Cups right there, I feel that you have decided that the situation no longer fulfills you. You know what's interesting about this Eight of Cups in this deck of mine is, for some of you, it could be a third-party situation, but just for maybe 5% of you. Now, this person in the past, the Queen of Cups and also the Sun, one of the reasons why I was saying that is because the Queen of Cups is facing other direction. But I just feel that this person, you make this person happy, okay? Your spotlight, your shine, your love, your support, your attention, your validation makes this person feel lifted. However, this person was focusing not only to you, but on something else. And again, something else doesn't have to be another person. It could be that they were more focused on themselves. It could be that they're focused on other things, okay? Now, in the present moment, from your side, you have the Knight of Wands and also the Chariot. You're very excited when it comes to this person, and there's a lot of desire. There's like a lot of impulses. There's like a lot of drive to want to go after this. Now, from this person's side, they have the Nine of Pentacles and also the Queen of Swords. This person is a bit cold, yeah, in a way that they're not really using their emotions much in order to decide on something. And I just feel that you're dealing with somebody here who is very much focused on their money, on their career, on their businesses, on their self-indulgence, just basically on self, okay? Now, in the future, you have the Six of Wands and also the Queen of Wands. There's going to be a victory that you guys are going to be celebrating in the future. We're going to clarify in a moment, but I just feel that you have so much desire from one person here, and this person is the Page of Cups and also the Seven of Wands. Come here, go away type of energy. If you're dealing with one person, that's the sense that I'm getting, where it's like, come here, go away, come here, go away. But if you're single and ready to mingle in the future, I do see you having still so much desire for one person, but you will also be receiving attention, love, support from another person, which could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone who is a bit younger than you. We're going to clarify, yeah? Now let's clarify your energy here with the Knight of Wands and Chariot in the present moment. Tower in reverse, the Empress, and also the World card. So this excitement that you feel, okay? Oh, we're going to talk a lot here, Scorpio. Not gonna lie, because yeah, we're gonna talk a lot here, Scorpio, because I just feel that this excitement that you feel towards this person, the drive in itself is not because of you really wanting something because you've seen the red flags. The Tower, that Eight of Cups right there. You've seen it. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And I feel that at this present moment, you're still holding on to those bottled up emotions or pent up resentment. All that within yourself. Okay, and it hasn't come out because it shows up in reverse. But it's like a time ticking bomb. The Tower in reverse is a time ticking bomb. At some point, it's going to explode. And once it explodes, it has no turning back. And I understand this because my Mars is in Scorpio. Okay, I understand this like pent up resentment, this self-sacrificial things in order to get what we want. And then at one point, we just blow up and people just got confused, like where the hell this energy comes from? Like why you suddenly explode? Like why you suddenly give up? Like why? But it started way back. You know what I mean? And I feel that you're carrying this energy right now where there's like a lot of pent up resentment. There's like a lot of bottled up emotions. There's a lot of things that you're carrying within yourself, but you're still very much excited and pursuing this connection. Okay. Let's clarify the Chariot from your side. And you're thinking a lot too. For some reasons, now I'm getting headache doing your reading. For some of you, you might start to have like a lot of tensions at the back of your head here. But anyway, Chariot clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and also the Ace of Swords. You're really wanting to be communicating with somebody. And you want some sort of certainty or clarity when it comes to this connection. You're really on the driving wheel of this connection. This is why the Ten of Wands is in your overall challenge, because I feel that you're in a driving wheel of this connection where you kind of like wants to steer it the way that you wanted it to be. You know, Scorpio is very like that, you know, like when you want something, it has to be a certain kind of way. Now, let's clarify from their side with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Magician in reverse, Ten of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Moon, and also the Eight of Pentacles. You're gonna hate me for this, but you're really, you know, here's the thing. One of the things that I love about myself having a Scorpio Mars is my BS meter is so strong. My dad is a Scorpio too, and his bullshit meters is very strong. For some reason, I feel that your bullshit meter is strong, but you're not listening to it. How can someone manipulate a Scorpio? I don't get this. How, Scorpio? Well, you know, my Mars Scorpio got manipulated too, so fuck. But you know what I'm talking about. But you're holding on to hope here. Magician in reverse, the Ten of Cups and Six of Wands. This person loves being in a connection with you because it lifts them up. Six of Wands. Scorpio's love is very focused, right? It's like giving someone a spotlight. They like how you make them feel. And they like to keep it that way. Even if they have to be the Magician in reverse, even if they have to manipulate, even if they have to lie about wanting to have something or giving you illusions as if like they want to have something with you. The Queen of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Moon, and also the Eight of Pentacles. Come here, go away. Emotionally, they're not here. Or it's like if they feel that emotionally you're not there, They're going to be doing something enough to get you there again. And that is enough confirmation for you to go after it again. Ooh. Okay, let's clarify the future with the... I want to clarify let's clarify from their side. Let's clarify the Page of Cups here. King of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Hangman. See, what they're showing is not aligned with what they feel or the intention behind it. And that's why I have a big problem, or not a big problem. It has nothing to do with me anyway, but it's more about, I'm just reading this with my eyebrow raised. Yeah. This week's reading is so weird, you know, like I just did Taurus. It was Taurus Virgo's reading that was weird. And now it's you. You guys are weirder. In a way that, because on the face of it, it looks totally different than what's going on the inside. Let's clarify the Six of Wands from your side. Nine of Wands, Page of Cups. But you know what I mean? Like, this is nothing new. There is a part of you, like I said, Scorpio BS meter is very, very strong. And you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You see, this person is going to come to you like a little bit sweet, giving you a little bit of a sweet gestures, which is very calculated. It doesn't come from a place of, like, let's say, for instance, me, if I were to be doing someone a sweet gestures, it's going to come from a place of like, because I feel that way for you, right? But when it comes to this person, King of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Hangman, it has a lot to do with buying more time. So it's very calculated in a way that they do it. And you know what I mean. Why? Because you have the Six of Wands here in response to that energy of them doing some sort of sweet gestures. But then the clarifier is the Nine of Wands, Page of Cups, and the High Priestess. Your gut feeling, your intuition knows, yes, this is a sweet gestures, but is it really all there is, or is there something more sinister hiding behind it? Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Wands from their side. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands from your side. Okay. Seven of Wands, clarified by the Sun, the Star, and also the Hierophant. Like I said, 5% of you are dealing with someone who is dealing with somebody else. And one of the reason why they're pushing you away has a lot to do with that. Now, if that is not the case, it has a lot more to do with, you could be dealing with someone who has a bit of a dismissive, avoidant attachment style, where you will never be able to compete with the one that is in their head, with the ideal version of whatever it is that is in their head. Because this person, if you're not dealing with a third party, yeah, this person has a very fixated version of the kind of person that I want to be with. And it has to fit some sort of criteria in order for me to be fully invested in it. From your side, the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Five of Wands, Six of Cups, and also the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's uncertainty of you doesn't mean that you have to keep on loving them to make them choose you, to make them think that you fit into whatever fantasy that they created inside of their head. No. It doesn't need to, Scorpio. It's like you're kind of like seeing this as a challenge. It's interesting, actually. It's very interesting. Because you feel kind of like quite connected to it here with them. And again, with the Five of Wands in here, it's similar to the past energy where there was a Tower card in reverse, where there is like a lot of inner conflict within you, and yet it's not coming out. Like one day you're going to blow, Scorpio. One day you will. Let's pull some advice card for you here, Scorpio. You need to be seen in a relationship. Stop performing. There is this one video. I think her name is Pearly. P-E. So Papa, Echo, Alpha, Romeo, London. I think it's double echo, Pearly, where she's talking about we need to stop performing and let ourselves be. I feel that you're performing. You're not being your true authentic self when it comes to this person. Try to find her video. I think it was Pearly or something. I'm probably going to, if I remember, I'm going to attach the video or her channel. She's great. Actually, it was my best friend who sent me her, and she's like, you need to watch this. And I was like, yeah, I should. Thank you for that. So let's pull some advice card for you here, Scorpio. Eight of Cups, the Fool, and also the Emperor. Okay. If you're new to tarot world, maybe you don't understand what this Eight of Cups means. But the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling for us. Okay. I feel that you have. Again, in the past you did. You have left. But then there's a part of you, and again, it's maybe like stages of grief where we tend to relapse. Then there's a part of you who's then being very, very nostalgic. Well, maybe this could still be worked on. You see how this person has already left, and then there's another person. This is your masculine side decided that enough, and then your feminine side, your softer side comes in and try to, like, maybe there's still a part of it that still can be saved. Maybe there's a part of it that still can be worked on, and yada, yada, yada. Okay? So that's the first advice. Now, why is it important? Is that so that you can start anew? I feel that you've been losing control over your life. I don't think you don't recognize yourself. This is the weirdest Scorpio reading I've ever done, because never have I ever imagined in my whole entire life would I ever see a Scorpio being treated like this. Your BS meter is still working, but you're not listening. So it's time for you to take a giant leap of faith to you. Instead of performing all the time for someone, instead of, again, your overall challenge, carrying everything, the responsibility, the burden, the effort, you know what I mean? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Scorpio. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye guys. Have a great day. I love you.
If I love you and you love me, let's plant a seed, watch it grow into a tree, baby. Why don't we grow some nectarines, baby? Why don't we grow a little